guys? Welcome back to the channel. Everyone's having a great day today, so I apologize as I adjust the camera here, but today we're unboxing the next big mod for the FBO Sport Trac. So sitting right here is a mod that I ordered almost 2 months ago, actually, back in I believe April or May. So I've been wanting one of these for a long time, and I never pulled the trigger on it until recently because I was afraid. One, because they're rather expensive, and two, well, not a lot of people really supported it. Well, a lot of people did, and a lot of people didn't, so it's kind of a hit and miss thing. But today we're going to be unboxing the next big interior piece for the Sport Trac. So let's get right into it. So I'm trying to keep the bottom of this box kind of away because it's got my personal address. Oh, the tape came apart rather easily. So that's why I've got it sitting this way. I would usually have it sitting the other way, but don't want to reveal my address. So here we go. So in here, oh sweet, we got some 3M primer pens of some sort. It looks like to clean things. But in here we've got a carbon fiber interior kit for the truck. So I'm gonna get this out of the way first. But here we are with carbon fiber interior pieces. So I don't know what all is in here, but this just looks great. So this was advertised as real carbon fiber, which it does look rather realistic, just by looking at it from what I know about carbon fiber. So this all looks really, really good. So originally I wasn't planning on using this piece right here, which is for the surround around the dash here, but I think with this piece it'll look much more at home. I was originally planning on just using these pieces. This go on the silver trim under the gauge cluster. I'm not quite sure where this goes, so I'll have to look at the instructions and see. I can't quite remember off the top of my head, but this goes around the gauge cluster surround. It's got the headlight switch right here, as well as the dimmer switch right here. We got that left air vent right here. This goes on the right side, which I think will just look fantastic. We got these pieces here, which again are the silver pieces on the gauge cluster. We've got these, which I believe are on the door handles, and this would go on the factory radio. And the issue is, I don't have my factory radio, so if anyone wants this, let me know. I can cut it from the sheet here and send it to one of you guys, possibly. So you guys are still rocking the factory. I believe this is for the, possibly for the cassette deck radio. I'm not quite sure, because I don't believe the cassette deck radio had, the cassette deck radio had all of these buttons here. They might be. I'm not quite. I can't remember off the top of my head. So anyway, if anyone knows what radio this goes to and has that radio in their Sport Trac, let me know, and I can possibly send this to you because I'm not going to make use of it. So we've got these 3M primer things, which I guess are like cleaning pens that are meant to kind of clean the surface and prep for this stuff. So obviously this isn't real carbon fiber. People are going to notice that right away. This is not, you know, carbon fiber, but this is about as realistic as a lot of those kits you can buy for like the S197 that are very similar to this. So, and none of this is actual carbon fiber, obviously, because I mean, it wouldn't be, you know, all glossy and sticky to the touch and all that, and probably flexible as can be. But anyway, let's get to the second sheet here, which I believe has a lot of the passenger side components and the door cards, or the door panels. So here are the window switches, right here. These go, of course, over the window switches and the lock switches and all that stuff, as well as I believe the window lock right here, which it's great. So we got the passenger side air vent here. We got these pieces here, these 3 strips, these 4 strips here, which I believe go on the arm pad, on the armrest side of the doors. We also have these for the back window switches as well. So, all in all, man, this stuff just looks really good. I'm really happy with how all this came out. Obviously, again, not real, but this is the closest I could get to a carbon fiber interior trim equipment for the truck. I believe this goes around the door handles as well. So all in all, this all looks really, really cool. So I'm going to look through all the packing slips and everything and see where everything kind of goes. That way I know. I know I can obviously tell a lot of this stuff, like this right here and this right here goes on a radio of some sort, but stuff like this and these 4 guys right here, I'm not quite sure where they go. So I will be installing this at some point soon. Not quite sure when, possibly this weekend. There will be a video on this, of course, but I thought I'd do the unboxing first to kind of show you guys all this stuff, and you know, my first time seeing all this. It just looks so good. I'm really excited for this. Sure, it might be a bit of a clash with the gray interior, but I think this will be a good contrast with the seats as well as my steering wheel cover. A lot of people know I have carbon trim bucket seats in my truck. Obviously, those aren't real carbon fiber either, but I think it'll go really well with that. Just a lot of carbon accents. You guys know the truck's meant to be kind of a street truck, kind of, you know, if you were to take a sports car build and kind of mush it into a truck, into a sport track, that's kind of where my build came from. So that's why I've got a lot of the carbon accents and stuff like that. I think next I got to do is just get a carbon fiber phone case, because this one I got to kind of show off the space gray finish on my iPhone. You know, it's kind of butt cheeks, so and I wound up damaging my screen. So because this doesn't have much of a bumper. So all in all, though, all this just looks fantastic, and I'm really happy with how all this came out. Like I said, I ordered this back in May, and the reason it took so long to get it was, one, it was on back order briefly, and two, it's custom made. Everything here was custom cut to fit the Sport Trac, and honestly, just I'm very satisfied. So I'm really happy to see how all this looks in the truck. That we'll know that hopefully coming up soon. This will be rather easy to install. I'll probably have Michael come and help me install all this, because he is really good at laying stuff down like this, and he's a lot more steady-handed than I am, so he can help me line things up properly so it doesn't look jank or anything. So that'll be great. So I thought I'd just give you guys a quick little upload on all this stuff. Stay tuned for either the video before this or the video after this, depending on circumstances. I know one of the guys from Boosted, his name is Andrew. He used to do the stickers. He actually made the windshield banner the truck used to rock back in the day. If you guys remember, if you guys have been subscribed that long from when I had the windshield banner, he was the one who made that banner. He actually picked up a Focus RS. He's jumping from an EK hatched to a Focus RS, which is a glow up if you ask me. I love the EK hatch to death, as a lot of people do in the Honda community. I love the EK hatches, but jumping to a Focus RS is a huge jump. So I'm really excited to see the car. I'm going with him to take delivery of it, so you guys will see that in the coming days, either before this video went live or after this one. So it all just depends on when the car shows up. So with all that said, guys, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe for more content coming soon, especially on the install of this carbon interior package on the truck. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, everyone.